it with a minor injury. Brown told NFL Network that he dislocated his thumb in Monday's practice, but he did not miss any time. Brown overall seems happy being back with his old coach Mike Vrabel in New England. Here is Brown talking about rejoining Vrabel. Listen to this.
Vrabel's about to make me turn up, like make me go to another place. You know, obviously I want to be great and I want to push myself, but it's just like when you have a support system from somebody that you respect so much, it'll give you a little extra push because we always have more in the tank, you know. So that's what it is. That's what it's been like ever since he started coaching me from day one, and I've been loving it.
A hype and happy A.J. Brown. Okay, what kind of impact can A.J. Brown make if he does indeed turn up this season, Gerald?
Every quarterback needs a best friend. You know this personally. In the Super Bowl, when the game was extremely close, Julian Edelman catch. Julian Edelman catch, Julian Edelman catch, Julian Edelman catch, Julian Edelman. Every quarterback needs that go-to guy. A lot of what they did last year was the schedule. The schedule was extremely easy. Now, Drake May was the runner-up for MVP, not taking anything away from him. But then when they got in the playoffs, he didn't have that guy that he can go to. That's who A.J. Brown is. You give him a guy that he can go to when the game is on the line. I know I have this person that can get open. You don't have to look and see, let me read the defense. Sometimes it's about just making the play. And they have a guy, man on man, who wants to smoke. He wants this one-on-one smoke. Give me the ball. That's what happens with this team if A.J. Brown turns up.
What I love about everything A.J. Brown just said, he mentioned Mike Vrabel. And he said, Mike Vrabel's getting ready to turn me up. They talked about he dislocated his finger in practice. It made national headlines. We were talking about how incredible it is, how physical it is. What do you think Mike Vrabel said about it today? He said defense and offensive linemen dislocate their fingers every single play. They pop it back in place. They keep playing. And there are no national headlines about it. He knows the exact buttons to push on his superstar wide receiver in A.J. Brown. You would think the coach would come in and sit there and be like, man, he's such a tough guy. He's like, man, I don't want to hear about his daggone finger. This is what we do. We're football players. For A.J. Brown, I feel like that type of communication, that type of connection is going to continue to propel his game. Right. And when you ask what can it do for this offense, you mentioned Drake May was the MVP, the runner-up? Runner-up. You get A.J. Brown turned up, Stephen A., you'll like this. We're going to be talking about Drake May in that MVP conversation again, potentially winning it this year with a guy like A.J. Brown, because last year he did it with Kayshon Boutte, Mac Hollins, Stephon Diggs, Hunter Henry, and those guys. You add that animal out there, going out there producing each and every week, sky's the limit.
No Stephon Diggs, obviously. He's gone elsewhere. Go ahead.
I'm so touched. I really am. I just want to say I'm just so touched. I mean, here, what is it? Was it the pinky or what was it? What was it?
The thumb. That's an important one.
It's an important one. Yeah, I understand that. You would know. You understand? I get it. I understand it. So I'm so touched. I really, really am. But let me say this to you. I don't give a damn. I'm not worried about no A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown has been a stud. You understand? A.J. Brown was there for 3 years. They went to the conference finals. They went to the wild card. They went to the divisional playoffs. His last 3 years at Tennessee all ended up in losses. Kansas City, Baltimore, Seattle. Your ass went home. Now, it ain't because of A.J. Brown. The brother's a stud. I mean, that's my dog. I love A.J. Brown. That's not what we talking about here. He talking about turning up. I don't know when he's turned down. I'm looking at his numbers. The brother has been a top wide receiver in the National Football League his entire career. Turn up what? Stop it. It's really about Drake May. It's really about that. You got Ramondre Stevenson. You got Romeo where Arthur Romeo Dobbs that came over from Green Bay. You got A.J. Brown now, right? You got Boutte. You got the crew. You got Vrabel as your coach, right? But last year, as my brother just pointed out, the schedule, to be specific, bro.
Get right.
Time out. The weakest schedules in the NFL since 1999. That's the stat. There hasn't been a weaker schedule in a quarter century. This ain't the weakest schedule since 2019. In a quarter century. As the game has evolved, as statistics have just piled up, the analytics is everywhere. They still discovered No schedule has been weaker than the one that the New England Patriots had last year. Let's get to the second point. Who they play in the wild card game? That was the Chargers, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Did they have 2 offensive linemen missing? Yeah. Right? 2 of them, right? All right. Then they went up against Houston, right? We know what happened with Stroud, right? But didn't he not have Nico Collins? Didn't Nico Collins go down? I remember that. Did you remember that? I know I remember that, right? And then they went to the AFC Championship game, and it wasn't Jarrett Stidham that showed it. It was his wife with that badass white mink coat that she was rocking. It was spectacular. She looked like the first lady of football. I mean, she was fabulous. And that white mink rolled up. But then Jarrett Stidham had to go. The backup had to go on the field because Bo Nix was hurt. You talk about luck upon luck. And then when they really went up against a team fully loaded in the Super Bowl, we didn't see a game. We didn't see a game. It was complete. They were completely shut down for the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter was garbage time. So they got something to prove. We know what A.J. Brown can do. We know Romeo Doubs is a big-time number 2 option. We know the other weapons that they have. What's Drake May going to do? Because now you don't get to sneak up on anybody. We're going to watch and see what you do. I'm saying Buffalo there, Baltimore there, Cincinnati there. You got the AFC South, whichever team you want to pick out of there, okay, because Houston going to have something to say because C.J. Stroud got to make up for what he looked like last year, right? And then we got Patrick Mahomes coming back. In the AFC West, we got the Denver Broncos, knowing they should have been in the Super Bowl if Bo Nix hadn't gone down. We got the Chargers, who are no slouch, and now they got a new coordinator in Mike McDaniels. I'm sorry, I'm not getting caught up. A.J. Brown, he will turn me up, whatever. You ain't never been turned down, A.J. We know who you are. We know what you bring, and we know what you're going to bring. The question is that going to translate to the level of success? Mr. Homer here and J. Mac. That's right. I'm talking about you. Not talking about you, J. Mac. Don't look around. I'm talking about you right there with the fly-ass suit on. You. Yes, we going to see what's going to happen. Because it ain't, listen, New England ain't winning the AFC East. New England ain't winning the AFC East. You understand? I'm going with Buffalo. I'm going with Buffalo.
Yeah,
I'm going with Buffalo.
Patriots, by the way, the only team without a player averaging 60 yards per game in a season since 2020, meaning receivers, meaning maybe A.J. Brown could do that. Let's go to baseball because yesterday was the trade deadline, but we're going to watch the Yankees really quick. They faced the Cardinals last night, and it was a tough night for the Bronx Bombers, who watched the Cardinals hit bombs instead. 5 of them against the Yanks last night. The Cards had a 7-run 8th inning alone, that is. The star pitcher, Cam Schlittler, for the Yankees struggled